Hello and welcome to Back Paddock. I'm going to take you through today how to do some custom mapping for a road layer in your Advisor product. So this is Katie from Back Paddock. So first of all, I've just gone into the mapping tab in Advisor and I've brought up my paddock boundaries here. So I'm going to use these as a basis to draw my road maps. Now these are just going to be very rough guidelines, they're not going to be too fancy, but just to give everyone an idea of where the roads are surrounding my paddocks. So first of all, I've got the paddock boundaries up, which I've just brought up by clicking on that triple square icon, show boundaries. And now I'm going to export this as a vector layer, which is as a shapefile. So I'm going to export this one here. And I'm just going to call this custom layer, for example, and save. I'll give that a few seconds. Okay. So I'm going to come down to custom layers now in the bottom left corner, and I'm going to create a new custom layer, which is the second icon along. Now mine's going to be a line because it's a road, and I'm going to call this one custom road. Okay. Opens this little pop-up box here, so we just give it a second to think. And then what we're going to do is we're going to open up that map that we've just exported as a bit of a background image for us. So this is what we're going to use to draw on. So there it is, custom layer, shapefile. Okay, so there's my paddock maps. Now I'm going to go to edit, and this is when I'm going to actually draw in the shape of my road. So mine, I don't know, it's going to go through the middle there somewhere. So I click on new, create new polygon. And I get this little hand tool here. So I just single click on points that I want this road to go through. So mine's going to go straight through the middle there, up and around a bit. And then, I don't know, I might cut through these paddocks, I guess. And then go off the other side. So that's going to be my road. So I'm going to go to format, and I'm going to make that line a bit thicker. So at the moment it's size 0, which is very light. I'm going to go to size 2. I could change the color if I want to. Pattern style, so you can make any changes if you're doing something different. Then I'm going to go to attributes, and this is where I'm going to add in the road name as a label. So I'm going to add a new attribute, text, and I'm going to call this road name. And then the value is the actual name of the road. So mine is just going to be Lord Avenue, for example. I'll click off, whoops. Gave me some wild mapping there. I'm going to drag that back. Lord Avenue. So now I'm going to save and close. Okay. So now under this custom layers, I should have a new entry, custom road. And I'm going to click on this yellow arrow icon here to load that layer. So there it is. So there's my little road map that I've just drawn through the middle of my paddocks. But I want to bring up that little name that I entered as well. So if I click on custom road up here under layer manager, and then set layer formatting and properties, and I'll go to labels, and under label field I'll choose road name, which was just the text that I entered, apply, and OK. And now I can see I've got a little label on my map. So that's all I would need to do. So then I could export that, I could print it out as that, or I could save it as a PDF, or whatever it is I need to do, and I can bring up that Lord Avenue whenever I want to, just under custom layers, clicking on it and clicking on that yellow arrow icon. So if you're doing a crop map for a year and then want to do the same thing the next year, for example, custom layers, there it is, load it up. Now if you wanted to do multiple roads, you could do them in a single layer, so I could have drawn multiple roads in there if I really wanted to. But if you want them to have separate names, then you would just do them as multiple custom layers. So it's the same process that would apply for dams, power lines, any other information that you just wanted to roughly approximate on the map, you can use this method. All right, enjoy. Thanks.